Now I'm going to tell you the purpose of this program. So it is designed a structured workout routine that specifically targets muscle strength and promotes the muscular development. Now I'm going to teach you about physical activity that are recommended to you. So you have the aim of at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity, or you can have like 75 minutes of vigorous intensity aerobic activity per week. You have to be spread out over several days. You have to be engaged in strength training exercises for at least 2 to 3 times per week. You have to incorporate balance and stability exercises to reduce the risk of fall and improve the overall stability. Now, moving on to aerobic activity, you have the frequency of most of the days of the week with at least 3 to 5 of moderate intensity aerobic exercises. You can change the intensity according to you the comfort and which is suitable to you, but you should be able to talk but not sing, or you can have not the breathlessness or strenuous exercises in you. The time begins at 10 to 15 minutes per session, and gradually you can increase to 30 minutes or more if you can tolerate that. Now, going to the type, you have the low impact activities such as brisk walking, stationary cycling, swimming, or water aerobics that are recommended to minimize the stress on your joints. Going on to muscular skeletal activities, you have to perform strength training exercises 2 to 3 times per week with at least 1 day of rest between the sessions. The intensity we choose is according to the weight and resistance level that allows you to complete 8 to 12 repetitions with proper form, with the last few repetitions feeling challenging but manageable. Now, the aim for the time is to be 20 to 30 minutes per session, including warm up and cool down. That's not much for you. Now, you have to focus on exercises that can target major muscle groups such as squats, lunges, chest presses, rows, or core exercises. The bodyweight exercises, the resistance band, or light dumbbells can be used for resistance.
Hi Viola. So now let's talk about the sleep recommendation. It is aimed for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night to support muscle recovery and overall health. Focus on improving sleep quality by establishing a consistent sleep schedule, going to bed and waking up at the same time each day. Create a sleep conductive environment by keeping your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Invest in a comfortable mattress and pillows that support your body and promote restful sleep. Now, let's think about how to reduce your sedentary behavior. So, incorporate regular breaks from prolonged sitting by standing up and stretching every hour. Set a timer or use activity trackers to remind yourself to move throughout the day. Stand or walk while talking on the phone or watching TV instead of sitting. Whenever possible, choose active mode of transportation such as walking or cycling instead of driving for short distances. Now, let's talk about the importance of physical activity as we age. Balance training. So, balance declines with age due to factors such as decreased muscle mass and medical conditions. Poor balance increases the risk of falls and related injuries, which can have serious consequences for older adults. Strength training helps prevent muscle loss and reduce the risk of frailty and functional decline. Maintaining flexibility is crucial for maintaining mobility, preventing injuries, and performing daily activities comfortably. Improving endurance through regular aerobic exercise reduces the risk of chronic disease, enhances overall vitality, and promotes health. Now, there are some additional resources which we use in our PowerPoint slides. So you can just click on that and you can go to the sites and you can have an excellent information about it. So, thank you.
to briefly describe the setup that we have done for you to perform the exercises in 30 minutes. We have warm up that includes 5 minutes. In this, we have neck rotation, arm circles, side bends, both sides alternating, swing, leg swings, hamstring sweep, and ankle circles. This has the tempo that is moderate, and you can have the repetition like 30 seconds, and the sets is of one only. Coming back to the workout, we have the broomstick squat, we have arm raises, wall push ups, book bicep curls, seated leg lifts, standing calf raises. These have the tempo 2-1-1. The rest is 30 seconds. The reps are 8 to 10 and the load is moderate only. These can be performed within the household things that you have and it is easily available and you can find it easily and it's not difficult. If you're not able to do the progression, you can opt for the regression also. That is quite easy. Now coming back to the cool down, it has 5 minutes. In this you have neck stretch, both sides alternative, shoulder stretch, both sides alternatively, chest press, chest stretch, and you have bicep stretch, hamstring stretch, quadricep stretch. In this, you have to perform for 30 seconds holding onto every stretch, and the load is, of course, moderate, and you have to be with like one sets for this, and then you are done with your exercises. Now, moving on to the connection to daily living. Here we have exercises like lunges. In this, you can have climbing of stairs, bending down to pick up items that can be in the form of lunges also. Now, for row exercises, you can be reaching, lifting, carrying objects overhead. Now, for deadlifts, you can have everyday movements like lifting luggage, moving the furniture, for push-ups, we have you can be alternative like pushing heavy doors, lifting groceries. For squats, you can do raising from a chair, rising from a chair, getting in and out of car. That can be equal to squats also. Now the next is what is the proper technique for this? So emphasize on the importance of using correct form and technique during the exercise to avoid strain, sprains, and other injuries because performing exercises correctly is a daily need because it can have the negative effects also. So you should start with light weights or resistance and gradually increase the intensity as you become more comfortable with the movements and the weight load. Now you have to understand the instructions that have been provided to you by our videos for each exercise, demonstrating it properly, emphasizing proper posture, alignment, and movement pattern. You should be mindful for that also. Now, considering your safety, you should create a safe place for exercise free from clutter, obstacles that could cause tripping or falling because it is very common in household. So you have to be ensure of adequate lighting and ventilation in the workout area to reduce the risk of accidents and discomfort. Because lighting will help you to see what things are there in your way and ventilation you can have we are going to perform the exercises so you have to be very mindful of the ventilation. Now you can be use stable and supportive services for your exercise that we have already told you the examples in our videos such as exercises on mat and non-slippery floors to prevent any slips or falls. You have to be very careful while performing these activities. Now moving on to pain and discomfort. You must get education on the difference between muscle soreness, like painful that can be, and discomfort. Muscle soreness, known as delayed onset muscle soreness, like DOMS, is a common that starts after the new exercise program or increasing exercise intensity but should subside within a few days. Pain, on the other hand, is a sign of potential injury and should not be ignored. If you have such things, you should be mindful of that and visit a doctor. But you have to be mindful with the things you are performing. You should listen to their body and stop exercising if they experience sharp or persistent pain. Now, if you're experiencing anything, any pain in performing any slight of the exercise, you can stop it there and you don't have to continue that. Remind them it's okay to modify exercise and breakouts as needed. You can have break of your own time also.
Hi, Viola. Now I educate you about dance. So dance is a normal response to exercise, especially when starting a new program or increasing intensity. So it's typically occurs to 24 to 48 hours after exercises. So dance is temporary or usually resolves on its own within a few days. Encourage gently stretching, hydration. So next I will talk about when to pause, when to start, and when to rest during exercises. So when you feel any pain, any dizziness, and something like else, you just stop your exercises. And if you are find that you are unable to maintain a proper posture, and if you feel like fatigue to the point of compromising safety, and it's the best to stop and take a break. So when to rest? Rest periods is essentially for allowing your muscles to recover between sets or exercises. So take rest break of 30 seconds of to 2 minutes between sets and depending on the intensity of exercise and your fitness level. So when to pause? So I think that pause during exercises to catch your breath, adjust your position and correct your form if needed. So pausing can also be beneficial when transitioning between the exercises and changing equipments. So after that, here's our purpose of a warm up. So we make a program for for you, and here's our warm up. So the warm up is for 5 minutes. So there is no rest between the warm up. So our warm up is just for one set, and there is for 30 seconds, and our tempo is moderate. So, the purpose of the warm up is increase the heart rate and circulations, mental preparations, and activate the muscles, improve flexibility and the range of motion.
Now we start our warm up. For the warm up, firstly we do a neck rotation. We do it from right to left side for 30 seconds. Okay, so for our next warm up is arm circle. Firstly we do our warm up 30 seconds for the forward, and then we do 30 seconds for the backward arm circle. Firstly we do it forward. We do it for 30 seconds. Now we do backward for 30 seconds. So our third warm up is side bends. We do it alternatively sides for 30 seconds. So when we gonna do our warm up, always remember to take breath. And our fourth warm up is leg swings. We do it with 30 seconds with right leg, then 30 seconds with left leg. Just swing your leg. If you want to take any sport, you can take sport. Now with another leg with 30 seconds. So our fifth warm up is hamstring sweeps. We do it alternatively sides for 30 seconds. So our last warm up is ankle circle. We do it with right leg for 30 seconds, then our left leg with 30 seconds. Now with another leg. Okay, thank you. Now we will meet you in workout.
Exercises routine for you. So our first exercise is broomstick squat, and the second is arm raise, wall push up, book bicep curls, stair step ups, sitting leg lift, and standing calf raise. Hope you enjoy our workout.
So Viola, we are done with the warm up as you know. So now we will do the broomstick squat. So for this, I will do overhead squat with broom. So we have to simply hold broom like this and our arms are straight. And now we will do squat like this. So we have to do 8 to 10 reps and then like 2 sets and then like this. So our tempo is 2-1-1 and we can take 30 seconds rest after the one workout. So we were done with the progression, and if you find difficult then we have regression too. So you can simply, like you will not use the broom for the regression, just hold your arms like this and you have to do the simple squats and you have to do 8 reps. And we have have to do like 2 sets of this exercise, then we will move forward to the next exercise. So now our next workout is arm raises. So simply for the progression, we have to hold like water bottle or any kind of can bottle you can use which you have here at home. So we have to hold the water bottle like this, and then we have to do the arm raises. So we will do like this. So we have to perform 8 to 10 reps, and we can do 2 sets. And your tempo is 2-1-1. So now for the regression, if you find it difficult, then we can use just the simple one without any bottle. So we can just hold our arm like this and do it. So it's the regression for the arm raises. And we have to perform 2 sets for this workout also. And then we will do like 8 to 10 repetitions, 2 sets, 2-1-1 tempo.
Hello Viola. So the next exercise is the wall push-ups. So for the wall push-ups, you have to stand straight, facing the wall. Then you have to place your hands opposite to your shoulders on the wall. Then you have to move your feet farther away from the wall. Make sure that your body is aligned with your head, shoulders, your hips, your knees and your foot. Then you have to perform the push-ups 8 to 10 repetitions in 2 sets. And the tempo is 2, 1 and 1. So let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you feel this is a very easy one for you, so we have a progression for you. For the progression, you have to keep the same body posture. The difference is that you have to increase the distance from the wall. Then you have to perform the push-ups. If you feel this is a very difficult one for you, so we have a regression for you. So for the regression, you have to do the same but opposite. You have to just decrease the distance from the wall. Then you have to perform the push-ups. Okay, so thank you. So the next exercise is the book bicep curls. So for the book bicep curls, you need a book. You can take any book at your home. What you have to do, you have to place your book in your hands. Make sure that your arm is aligned with your side body and your forearm is making a 90-degree angle. Then you have to perform a simple bicep curls with the help of a book. You have to perform this for 8 to 10 repetitions in 2 sets, and the tempo is 2-1-1. So let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if you think this is a very easy for you, so you can add more books on it, and then you can perform the bicep curls. And if you feel this is a very difficult for you, so you can just take a lighter book and then you can perform a bicep curl. Okay, so thank you.
Stair step up. For progression, we can increase the height of the step, or we can increase the weight also. We have to perform 2 steps with 8 to 10 repetitions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And for the second set, we can have 30 seconds rest. For regression, we can decrease the height of the step, or we can have the support of the sturdy object near us. 1, 2. Again, we have to perform 2 sets with 8 to 10 repetitions and 30 seconds rest for the second step. For seated leg raises, we can do is in progression, we can lay on the floor with a mat on also, and we can stack our leg on top of each other and do the leg raises. We can perform 2 sets with 8 to 10 repetitions. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we can have 30 seconds rest. And to perform the other set, for the regression, we can have a support of the wall and do the side leg raises. Again, 2 sets with 8 to 10 repetition and then 30 seconds rest for the other set.
Okay, now we do a standing calf raise. For this exercise, our progression is holding it into a steady surface with one hand for the balance, and then we're gonna do a calf raise like this. So we perform 2 sets for 8 to 10 repetitions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now you're gonna take a 30 seconds rest. After 30 seconds, you again perform. Okay, so for the regression, we do a calf raise as a seated. So our hand should be in steady surface. For a balance, we raise our calf like this. We can do both calf at one time. We do this as a same like 2 sets for 8 to 10 repetitions. And after 8 to 10 repetitions, you're gonna take a 30 seconds rest.
Now I talk about purpose of cool down. Mainly, we do our cool down after our workouts because it's relax our muscles and preventing the blood pollings, and it also gradually reduce our blood pressure and heart rates. So while we doing our exercises, our workouts, our heart rates is higher and our blood pressure is higher. So after a cool down, our blood pressure is gradually reduced, and it's also promotion the mental relaxations and removal of metabolic waste products.
Hi Viola, now I'm going to teach you about the cool down. For this, you have to do the first neck stretch. You can hold your neck on the left side for 15 seconds and the other on other 15 seconds. So we're going to do it on the left side first. Now we are going to do on the right side. The next stretch is shoulder stretch. You have to stretch your shoulder on the other side, like on the left side first. Yeah. 30 second. Now we are going to change the other shoulder again for 30 seconds. The next stretch is our chest stretch. For this we have to hold our hands like this and we have to stretch our chest in the forward direction for 30 seconds. Now we are going to do the next stretch, that is bicep stretch. For this you have to fold your palm on the inward side and feel the stretch on the bicep. We are going to do it on each arm for the 30 seconds. We're going to change our arm now. Again, hold the palm on the backward side for 30 seconds. Now we are going to change the stretch to hamstring stretch. For this we have to make our one leg forward and bend our stretch on the heels, and lay the stretch on, and your hand should be on the other side of the leg, so you can feel the stretch on the hamstrings. This is for 30 seconds on each leg. Now we are going to change it on the other side. Again, we should straighten the leg that is being stretched on the heels, and the hand should be on the opposite leg for 30 seconds. Now we are going to perform our last stretch, that is quadricep stretch. For this you have to go near the wall or any sturdy object for your balance. Now you have to bend your one leg like this and feel the stretch on quadricep. For this, if you're not able to hold your leg, you can hold the bottom of your lower, or you can have a scarf or a band for your support. This is for 30 seconds on each leg. Now we are going to do this on the other side of our leg, again spot of the wall or sturdy object. Again for 30 seconds.
we are done with our cool down. Hope you will find it beneficial for you. Thank you.